You should have won the race, some people say, but you had that pole position and another visitor for the first time to the podium. Congratulations. Neil, it's been a good day for you, hasn't it?
It has been a very good day for me today.
You remind me of a Swiss watch. It just tick-tock, tick-tock. Nothing exciting, just regular.
Well, that's what it needs to be in racing, no? It's points, it's podiums, it's wins. And obviously with me, good starts. That's the key to the win for me at the moment.
So let's sum up your race from the point the lights went out and to the point where you got the lead. Once you got the lead, it was all yours.
Well, I was a bit worried starting 5th into turn 1 because I knew it could get close, and I knew that Australia and New Zealand could be a problem. So I had to have a good start, and my strategy was try to go over the pit line exit, and it worked. And it was a great start I had, and that was the key to the whole thing. Then I was struggling a bit to follow Clivio in the first stint, but after tire change my tires got a lot better, and that's when I could start to push.
Well, you had a great pit stop and Clivio had a poor pit stop, so that really is what got you into the lead. But once you were in the lead, all you had to do was just maintain your momentum.
Yeah, I just had to keep speed, my pace. I saw that if I was pushing I could increase my gap. So yeah, what I just did is drive safely and drive it home.
So you've taken Switzerland 3 points into the lead, Ireland down to second, but also on a personal note, you've equalled the 9 victories in 9 victories in total in A1GP, equalling Nico Hülkenberg.
Well, that's good. So now I'm having, I think, most pole positions. I'm on the top with the race wins, with the most points, with the most races. So nearly every statistic I'm leading. So that's looking good slowly.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to come back to you a bit shortly. But Philippe Gomarish, after Saturday afternoon, you stuck the car into the barriers and the exit of turn 8. Did you ever envisage yourself being in the podium here today?
No, yesterday I had a big crash, and I was like, oh, I can't believe it. And today, I had a good race, I think, and a great start, and then I was during the race, it was good. Just in the end of the race, my engine was missing, but God gave me this victory, I'm very happy.
Well, you saw a lot of action. You saw the incident with Malaysia and New Zealand down at turn 12, and then you yourself got past Clivio up in turn 4, so a lot going on for you today.
Yeah, he made a mistake over there, so I was just keep going, I was just pushing hard, not too hard to overtake everyone, but I was just pushing, and someone spun and, had a crash, and arrived in second position.
Now, I gather Emerson, your team seat holder for Brazil, wasn't a happy camper last night. He must be over the moon right now.
Yeah, he was a little bit upset, like me, but he said to me, no, don't worry, the good thing is, are you okay, So tomorrow, keep going, win the race.
I remember Emerson in Formula 1 winning in Barcelona in 1973, and he had a touch of the macumba, the black magic, they get the old drums going. Did you sense any of that today?
To be honest, I was just thinking to be in a good position because I had a big crash yesterday, and I said, I have to do a good job today, and I've done a good job. I just have to say thanks to my God because he helped me a lot. Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Clivio, you got pole position, stunning lap, quickest lap ever, I think, round in an A1GP car. Started in pole and it looked like it was pretty easy for you, but that first pit stop, something went wrong. Do you know what it is?
Our weakest point right now is the pit stop. I mean, the team did an okay job, but they're not as quick as the front runners right now, so we know that's the point we need to work on. The first stint was really good. I could keep the distance with Switzerland. Then we had our pit stop. I struggled a little bit on our second stint with the tires, and that's why Brazil got...
Can you explain that? Because we saw on television, when you put on that second set of tires, your car was sliding around totally differently to the first set of tires. Why is that?
I don't know. You must ask the tires that question. I mean, I struggled with the second set, so we didn't change anything on the car. So I don't know. The track went up to temperature. Maybe the tires were a bit slightly different. But when we had the chance to put our new tires, then the car was just back to normal. and we could put some really good laps in, and by the end of the race we were catching.
And in fact, in the closing laps you're running down Brazil again. They had a little problem. Did you ever think it might be possible to get back up to second?
Maybe if we had 1 or 2 more laps, maybe it would have been possible. But it's hard to overtake around here if you don't make a mistake. So I'm still happy with 3rd place.
Well, congratulations to you, from Monaco to Philippe for Brazil. Great to have 2 new faces up on the podium. Now, Neil, I said I would come back to you. Our next race is going to be in Portugal, a fantastic circuit called Portimao. What do you know about it?
Well, I think we were just here at the great circuit. I have to say that's most probably one of my favorite circuits now, after being first time to Kyalami. It's a really nice track, but obviously Portimao, I don't know it yet. It's a new track, looks great on the pictures, and really looking forward to that one.
Philippe, you're going to a Portuguese-speaking country. Of course, Portuguese, being a Brazilian, is your natural language. What do you think about Portimao?
I've been there before. No,
have you?
No, just knowing the track. But I think the track is good, Everyone told me the track is good. And I just hope everything run okay, like here.
Lots of ups and downs, long, fast, sweeping corners.
Yeah, look like fast track here, and hard as well as here. But I think I'm going to enjoy.
Clivio, you've shown great pace here through the weekend. You've got yourself to a position you felt you probably rightly deserved to be in. What do you know about Portugal?
I don't know much about it. I just know it's a nice country, but the track looks good. It's a bit like Kyalami. I think it's a nice and quick track, so I'm looking forward to that, because I love all those tracks where you got some high-speed corners, and I'm looking forward to that race.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations again, Neil Yanni, on your personal achievement, and also Switzerland taking the lead. Well done, Felipe. Congratulations to you. And with that, I think it's time we should get back up to the commentary booth and let these guys relax.
So the 2 races done and dusted here at Kyalami, and some interesting events been taking place throughout. We're going to try and catch up with a few more of those involved, and let's hear now from Danny Watts for Team GBR.
Danny, after all that's gone on this weekend, you must be satisfied with that end result.
Yeah, it's been a tough weekend all in all. It's nice to get to the finish, and should have finished 6th really, but through my own wrongdoing at the end there. But the car was much better. We had a much better car for the race, and it was much more easy to drive, consistent, and I could bang out the laps first couple of stints. Yeah, so it's nice to get a few points out of what has been a really tough weekend.
Now, you said earlier before the race you wanted to enjoy it, did you?
A bit more, yeah. Like I said before, I mean, it's been one hell of a weekend. I know I personally, and the boys have said too, that they've not had a weekend like this for a hell of a long time. But yeah, it was a good race in the end. I had a nice battle with Netherlands and Portugal. Lost out at the pit stops, unfortunately, once again. So that's something I need to work on. And yeah, nice to get to the finish though, and just got to look forward now to Algarve.
All right, Dan, thanks ever so much.
See you later.
So Danny there, honest as ever, and feeling that things could have been a little better, but still useful points for Team GBR, and that will lift the morale a little bit after what, as he said, was an extremely difficult weekend, and just missing out on that 6th place when Lebanon was able to nip past towards the end. Daniel Murad taking that place for Lebanon. So the stands have emptied pretty fast, but 1 or 2 remain. We spoke to Alan Jones earlier on about what happened for Team Australia and the disappointment of that pit stop in particular, of course. But let's now go and hear from the man himself, who was right in the middle of it all, of course, driver John Martin. Let's see how he feels.
John, your face says it all. Tell us what happened in the race.
Oh, we're sitting sort of P3 quite comfortably, and yeah, unfortunately just messed it up in the pit stops, the place where we've been really good. So yeah, I don't know, just don't know what to say really. The team's done a pretty good job all weekend. Yeah.
We had the pace. We spoke to Alan Jones earlier, and he said that there might have been a miscommunication with Germany, and they weren't even supposed to be in for that lap. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I got told that before, apparently, that they weren't supposed to be in, and if they weren't, it would have been all good. So but yeah, our first stint was really good. Second stint not so good. Just the car balance changed quite a lot on the other tyres. So, but then yeah, later on in the race, put a new set of tyres on, and the car was really quick. So unfortunately, I think we had a car to win, but just wasn't to be. We've got to win one day, though.
No doubt. You got the pace. I'm sure you'll get it. Best luck next time, mate.
No worries. Thank you.
So rather glum, John